There we go. Mic on. Apologies for that. Been a while since I was on the stream. The background music should be relatively quiet. The race sounds should be okay. As we just work our way around here. There I am. Thanks, Tobes. Alright, we are going straight in then. Done a little bit of tuning. A little bit of additions, and we are trying out the new cafe books. The update's looking pretty good so far. Obviously, the Tomahawk's been nerfed out, so this 12 lapper is now tricky rather than easy. And the lobbies haven't particularly been touched. Hopefully, that'll be coming in another update along the way. But so far, things look pretty good. South clockwise, which one's that? This one. I don't think I've actually tried this layout yet. Alright, let's give it a go. Any weather? Oh, the weather map has changed a little bit. Don't have the ability to map it though. Oh, it's been a while since I've driven something this slow in Gran Turismo 7. Oh, we got a little bit drifty there. Losing momentum in Tokyo is a nightmare. There's not that many braking zones to regain your position. Also, the force feedback changes seem to have... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Force feedback changes seem to have changed a little bit. So we're just going to up those. Alright, so we're starting 16th and we've got to finish top 3. A couple of laps around here. Still a little bit weak. But it's survivable for now if we don't make contact stupidly. Alright, where are we? We're 13 seconds behind the leader. You'd think that's doable as we're going to go for a mega lunge up the inside here. Oh, that's not worked. You can tell I've never driven this car before. I've just got no feel for the balance of it whatsoever. Perhaps chucking a turbo in a teeny tiny cappuccino wasn't the wisest idea, but we've done it now. There's no going back. Yeah, this looks very much flat out. There's a right-hander and then a chicane coming up. Those are going to definitely catch us out a little bit. They're all squabbling. I think we can slip up the inside. Nailed it. That was perfect. So we have to go through this K-Cup in order to get to the Vision GT and the Group 1 events. They're in the game, you just have to complete the menu books to unlock them. So that was a lap, and we haven't gained too much on the front. just a little drift. Past that one so we can cut across. Oh, it's all about carrying momentum. Any slight loss is a problem here. There's not a lot of grunt behind this thing. Not the smoothest through the hairpin. Got a little bit of work to do here. It's a bit quick. Don't think we quite need to be so aggressive over that curb. Alright, we are certainly not catching first place. We've only gained 3 seconds on them this lap. The question is how far up the road P3 is. I got a little bit greedy. Alright, that's 8, that's 7. I think we can just about see. Let's carry a bit more speed through there. I think we can start to close in now. Hope anyway. Beginning to reel in P6, that's P5 in front of him. That turbo kicking in. A little bit heavy on the brakes. Alright, we're not going to quite make this. We're going to have to give it another go. Oh, especially as we've spun. Alright, we weren't going to make it anyway. But we've got a bit of a better feel for the car. Better feel for the course. Let's give it another go. That mid-range up, mid-RPM turbo we put in, there's no point leaving it in high revs for long. Slip around the outside there, beautiful. already doing much better this go around. Got the space? Yeah, we do. Get in the slipstream. Gobble these guys up. Go on. We're already just 10 seconds off the lead now. Just have to get these corners right. It's definitely the best lap of this track I've done so far. Let's put us 9 seconds off the lead, already in 10th. I think this is the run. Come on. Yeah, that wasn't quite the way it says to do it in the textbooks. Alright, so we have lost a lot of time there. We got a little bit greedy around the outside. Nine and a half seconds slower than the last lap is not ideal. If we can just get third, although that pack is way ahead now. Once we get past this cappuccino, we're not going to have any slipstream to work with. That wasn't what we wanted. We've got 10 seconds to gain in a lap and a half just to get back to 9th. The leader's done a 22.3, a 22.2. Safe to say we can do that if we don't crash. I would count that as crashing. We are now in sight of 9th. It is not in sight of anyone else. That's good to know. Come on, little cappuccino. Swoop around the outside. We're on for a fast lap. Shows just how much speed there is if I get it right and don't come into contact with the AI. There's the line. We've done a 17.3. That's 5 seconds faster than the race winner. Take the credits, we'll take the mileage. 3-star roulette ticket, but we have to do it again. Because we need to get third. At least. But obviously we want to win it. Come on. Obviously that didn't quite work, but keep it pointing in the right direction. Try not to get too greedy through the S, but this is the last one. Go, past, pull across. Just about got it stopped. Now we've got to try and weave our way through these guys without getting taken out or slowed down too much. Just give him a little nudge, come on. Oh, you lot are going much slower than I thought. I haven't taken that particularly well. You get on the power out there. Say goodbye to this coupon. Alright, 12 seconds off the lead. It's manageable if we don't crash. I'm yet to properly nail that first corner. I would absolutely take third just to move on. I'll come back and get first another time, but just want to move to the next race. There they all are. The lead is down to 9 seconds. And we've got the grunt through here. The cappuccino is nostalgia. I absolutely agree. It's just also I've been running around in the GT World Challenge doing like 800 pp events. Coming back down to something this tiny is quite the culture shock. Nailed that though. That was beautiful. Got a little bit deep there. Got the inside line. Got the power. We're now in 6th. We still need a couple of places this lap. Come on, little cappuccino. And also me, the one in control of the little cappuccino. 3rd is all the way up there. Lead is down to 7 seconds. That's kind of out the window. Got 2 seconds to show up to 4th, and then probably another 2 or 3. 3rd is just there. Oh no, we picked up a half-second penalty. Any hope of slipstreaming past these guys and picking it up is gone. We hit a 215. We just can't clear the traffic fast enough. Let's go back to the tuning shop and see if we can't add a little bit more meat to this thing. Got to keep it under 400 pp. We're currently at 376. Adds a bit more brake horsepower. It's even more. Do a weight reduction. Let's do that. And then, oh, I did not mean to back out. Let's grab that as well. Alright. Now, surely, it can't go wrong. You would hope. Would hope. Got the lap time in us to bridge the gap. It's just a matter of clearing the traffic, not getting into it in the wrong places, and then not making silly mistakes. This is all already paying off. As always, that weight reduction purchase is the best thing to do on any car. Right, we should have this easy now. We just didn't quite tune it up enough in the first place. Here we go. Carrying absolute mad speed by the end of that straight. Just gonna tickle our way between those two. That was perfectly clean racing. Nothing to see here. Particularly want to be stuck on the outside of this corner, but we'll do it anyway. Go, gap is 9 seconds. Lap time is a 21.2, which is quicker than we were doing opening lap last time. A little bit sideways, nothing we couldn't handle. That's 7th, which would make our aim car already in sight. Come on. Gap is down to 5.7. Excellent. Let that turbo go to work. Oh, we're a little bit force wide there. That's okay. Entirely sure I want to be here for this chicane. No, we absolutely do want to be here. Ooh, we're driving into a bit of a wedge. Thank you, AI, for not closing the door on me. And that's third. Let's go. 1 lap to not throw it away or catch the front cars, which we might be able to do with the 2:15.4. Pushed it a little bit far into there. Tried to carry a bit too much speed. Well, it's just 2 seconds. Should be able to haul that in down this straight, to be perfectly honest. Going to be an almighty slipstream pass at the line. Is it? I don't think we quite got it. Are you kidding? 13 hundredths. Not even 13 thousandths of a second away. Well, we'll take second place. We can move on. Exit. We're never coming back here again. That second will stay on our record forever. Alright, same setup from short course of Maggiore. East End reverse. I'm not entirely sure I've done the East End reverse before. Let's see what we've got here. Oh no, we haven't. But we can stick our foot down here though. I mean, that turned good, but we didn't... Oh, no, it didn't. Yeah, we didn't really have a clue where we were going there. Came over the crest of the hill to a hairpin. We have got 7 laps. We can potentially regain that, but that was a tough one to take. be. Getting a little bit squirrely under braking there. Probably want to be in second around that corner for the next lap. We're almost back to where we started. Build up and under and slight nudge out. Didn't quite work. Oh, that's not worked again. I know I'm getting that corner completely wrong. Just trying to brake in a straight line, it's just not really cooperating with me. Up to 13th, 5 seconds behind, or 4 seconds behind that, the next cappuccino. Alright, let's retry. We've got a bit of a feel for the circuit now. We can give it another go. Very much a little feathering break through there, isn't it? Which is not my best skill. So we've started 16th, about 20 seconds off the leader. Just making sure we left that guy space. Missed the apex by a country mile there, but at least we didn't spin it. That is a good deal better than previous efforts through that corner. I'll do, just as long as we're not pointing the wrong way through that second hairpin, I'm alright. It's just a very, very awkward braking zone. The track is full of awkward braking zones, if I'm perfectly honest. Seconds behind. Oh, that was a bit alright. Good. Getting better, hopefully. I'm sure you can hit like a 58 round here. Got a gaggle of cars to clear now. Take a little bit of a wider. Still someone on the inside. The gap is down to 10 seconds with 3 laps left. 8th, we're 7th. We're not quite on fastest lap pace, but that's okay. Oh, we completely locked it up. Oh no, oh no. We got far too cocky there. It's all gone horribly wrong, chat. We lost about 9 seconds. Got a lot of traction control on, I do. There is going to be a take 3 to this race, which is a shame. I felt like we were definitely on for it. We will take the credits, and we will start again. 9th place. Terrible. I can only apologise. We are going again. Ugh, 10,000 credits just for that. We're not saving that replay. It'd be nice if it told you what lap times... Oh, didn't mean to back out of it. What lap times everyone else was doing. So you can kind of figure out what lap times you need to be doing. A little deep there. Managed to hold it. Makes a change. We'll go to Willow Spring next, which I also hate. I think the VGTs are in more sensible track locations. And will hopefully be more compliant to drive. Well, that's the best I've taken that corner, and probably will ever take that corner. .221. It's a good lap. We're already just 12 seconds off the lead. We're on pace for a 101. Let's not push our luck though. .1017. Little drift. Not entirely intentional. Little bump draft. Just getting blinded off the back of that car ahead. Be on the outside for this. Let's turn it to the inside for here, but there we go. There's the front three. 3 laps left. Split off from the rest of the pack. A little bit too much speed through that. Don't need to be pushing quite so hard. Do not want to ruin this when it's just in sight. That's third. First is just there. Got a bit slidey again. Did not want to tangle with the car alongside me through that. Sorry for the tap. That's the lead. Nailed it. I am the Cappuccino King. Let's get out of here and hit Willow Spring. 35k for first. Now, which one is the Streets of Willow or whatever? Certainly won't be the big one. 30k for this. Oh no, it is the big one. 5 laps. Okay. Cloudy skies, but it can't rain here. Starting 16th. Now, I have done the circuit experience for this. It was a little bit ago. I do not remember too much of it. As always with Willow Spring, it is unforgiving off course though. So we cannot take liberties on the inside, on the exits. One there though. If I remember rightly, there's an awkward section through here. Certainly looks like there is. aiming for some nondescript exit there. There we go. "18 seconds back." Gap's down to 12, so that's pretty good. We're up to 10th. Not too many more cars to navigate now. Alright, we took 10 seconds out of the lead on that lap, so we should be pretty safe here. It says getting a wheel out on the dirt. It very much is a cappuccino world tour. Thankfully, this is the last leg. And now that we've got the tune just right and an actual feel for the car, kind of slicing and dicing here. Just don't want to get pit maneuvered by the car up there. He closed the door on the up and under. Two laps left, we're already at the front three. Got a wheel out on the dirt. Lighting's changing basically every corner. Alright, we should be clear a second now after forcing him out a little bit there. Just focus on getting first place. Changed up there, that's weird. Oh, that's a bit sneaky of me. Like, that's a lovely cloud formation, but you know it doesn't rain here because dynamic weather isn't at every circuit, and therefore I have absolutely no concerns about it. Even though it looks like it should be about to bucket it down. Alright, we've got 2 seconds, so we can just take it a little bit easy through here. Definitely remembered more of this layout than I thought I did. So it's nice to see that circuit experience does pay off. And a first try win, and we're done with the cappuccino. Let's go! We've definitely got some time to hit the VGTs. Let's go back to the cafe. Getting a radical for this, I believe. Yes! The absolute chaos machine that is a radical. We're going to get a roulette ticket for this. Podium finish in each race. Kyoto Park, Deep Forest Reverse, and Interlagos. Now, can we take the Tomahawk through here? Oh no, it's a Suzuki. Find one that speaks to me and compete. Alright. Let's do that then. We've got quite a few in the roster, so let's just go straight to... Let's go back over to Tokyo, or Japan anyway. 90k for this Vision GT. It has to be 850 or less. I thought I had more Vision GTs than that. But I don't. I guess we'll go buy the Suzuki then. We might as well buy the new car, right? $1 million credits. PP of 611. Okay, that doesn't sound very Vision GT to me, but I guess that might be why they finally got rid of the Tomahawk then, because they didn't want people using it for this new race. Let's see what we can add to this to get it towards 800. The answer is basically nothing. I'm assuming we can put racing tyres on it though. Yeah, the answer is very much we can put nothing on it. Some racing tyres on. Let's also buy the softs. Are we going to be a bit under power then? We just dropped 1 million credits to be woefully under power. the Jaguar, the Porsche, the Peugeot. Let's see what happens. 7 laps of Yamagawa. That's not quite how you say it, is it? Yamagi. Who knows? Should have got more credits. No more grinding Tomahawk. That is true. There is no more grinding Tomahawk, but you still got the half-hour Le Mans race for 825 credits, 825,000, which isn't bad. The 1 hour Spa for, if you get the clean race, 1.5 million, which also isn't bad. We are a little bit underpowered, you know. I think we just spent 1 million credits on a dud. Thankfully, I have recently done the 1 hour mission around here, so I'm pretty up to scratch with the track, just as long as this VGT behaves itself, which it hasn't quite. Yeah, I did that in my Skyline though, so it behaved a little bit differently to this one. Okay, brakes are pretty good. I'd rather not drop another million on another VGT somewhere. How far back are we? 35 seconds, blimey. Give me back my Tomahawk. Eight seconds to the next car. Let's eat into that one as quickly as humanly possible. We're certainly not making a massive dent in the leader though. It looks like the lead 2 was very separate from P3, so that's fine. It's a 43.7. Looks like a Mini. Is it a Mini VGT? It is. Bloody hell, didn't realise that existed. to the front of the Jaguar. Get that stopped properly. Yeah, we are not catching the front two. It's just trying to get third so we can carry on with this. I think there's a Bugatti VGT that we probably should have gone with instead. That may have taken us way over the PP, but you can always use, get out of the way Mitsubishi, you can always use the restrictor and the ballast to bring it back down again. It's a pretty scruffy first sector, but we did okay lap time wise. At least okay by my standards. Definitely don't quite get that corner right. Come on, Scooby, out the way. Oh, 20 seconds to catch P4 and P3. We'll be eating into them a little bit, but 20 seconds in 3 laps, that seems excessive. Definitely carrying a lot more speed with a clear track though. We've taken almost 6 seconds out of them. Taken 6.5 seconds out of P4. So obviously without that first lap incident, would be on them. Just gonna have to work real hard without crashing. It's gonna close the gap enough. got full sweat on. That's for sure. Ah, we got too greedy. Nice to see that the other Suzuki is running around in dead last and being lapped. Oh, so he did get fourth, but third was just too far up the road. Alright, with no crashes, we will absolutely be there. We want to at least get to the, we're going to get to the Group 1 events, and then I think we'll stop, so we will finish up these VGT races, and leave it there for the day, I think. But we might be back on tonight, finishing up the latest menus, exploring and investigating the update, maybe trying the new time trials in sport mode, seeing just how far up or down the leaderboards we can get. So we start 24.5 seconds off the front. I think after our calamities we were 15 seconds further down the road at the end of lap 1. If you have just joined us, these are the new cafe menu books that have arrived today, and we are also racing this VGT race in the new Suzuki, which is pretty good. I haven't tried all of the VGTs elsewhere in the game, but it is sticky, responsive, balanced, everything you'd kind of expect in a make-believe car. Like, it's not going to suddenly snap on you. It doesn't feel heavy and lethargic into corners. We have lost some time there to the front. right around the outside of the lot of them? Yeah, we can. All these races where you're chasing from the back, where you catch and how you decide to overtake these slower, we ended up bouncing our way over the grass there, how you overtake these slower cars is just all important. As you can see, we are moving through the places, but we're not really gaining anything on the front, on the leader. It was 28 last lap, it's now 22 and going up, 29 and going up, because we were stuck fighting with other cars. Missed my gear because I was checking there was no one alongside me. Just punted one off in order to keep our line. Did not really help. We are now 5th and it's 17 seconds up the road to P4, so we can get a little boogie on if we don't crash, which we have. Okay, we're not closing that. Retry. Ugh. So used to having a rewind function like Forza or F1. Sometimes Gran Turismo you can just push a bit too hard and it is entirely unforgiving. Need that virtual rear view mirror, so I don't have to keep checking exactly behind me where cars are. 25 and a half seconds to the front of the pack. That will be about 18 to P4 by the looks of the mini map. Just a good old-fashioned lunge. Quite right. Around the outside of the Mini. Very nice. Crack on. A little bit greedy on the curb. That was another part of the update. They fixed that curb bug where you could just latch onto the inside of those raised concrete ones and kind of haul yourself around at a ridiculous speed. Again, probably they wouldn't have cared if they hadn't already set this race up. God, get out of the way. It's so slow. Okay, and we are now free of traffic until we get 15 seconds up the road. A bit deep. It's not just 15 seconds. P4 is fully detached from P3, so we're probably looking, at least it looks that way. Yeah. So you're looking at another 5 seconds at least. To get to 3. So there's definitely work to do in this race, especially if you're using the Suzuki, which I'm not gonna lie is probably too slow for this track. Also getting stupidly dark. It may just be the light in my room. Gap to the race leaders is not moving. I think the gap to third is. So fourth definitely is. going to have 2 laps reeling that Porsche VGT. It was 10 seconds up the road, blimey. Down to 7.5. First half of the lap, we are definitely stronger than the second. My fellow Suzuki a lap down. Alright, we have brought that down. We just don't get the power up that final corner. It was 10.5, it's now 5.5. You can just get alongside and give him a lunge somewhere. Throw his rhythm off as well. That works. Our battery is out, but I assume there's our as well, up ahead. Might just have to give him a punt through this corner. We can get close enough. Apologies to the cover car. Oh my days, he's so much faster. Block, block. No! What? I thought we had it. He was so much faster down that straight. Ridiculous. Alright. We are going to end it there. Thank you very much for joining. I'm going to grind a few more credits and buy a different VGT to finish this thing off because we just lost so much time down the straights. We couldn't even get close to the Peugeot and the Jag. So I think we're going to have to buy one of those in order to complete this menu book. Do not, camera's over here, do not buy the Suzuki. It is useless in comparison to everything else that we've just been racing. Obviously the Tomahawk you can't get below the cutoff anymore. Where's Porsche? Porsche Vision GT is another 1,812,000. So you just have to add a little bit of ballast to bring it down. I think that is exactly why we couldn't fight it. As you can see, we were at 658 pp, and it was not. We were getting close. Like another couple of runs with some cleaner overtakes, we could probably get there, but I think we're just going to bite the bullet and buy this one. But for now, I got to go have some lunch. Thank you very much for watching. As always, keep it pinned to the Racing Games channel. We will have more Gran Turismo content going out. F122, excuse me, coming up in, guys, only a month until release now. And F1 Manager as well. We are very excited for that game. So if you love your racing content, you're in the right place. Thank you very much.